no intro, no nothing. We're gonna get right into why you came here. It's how to start a Turo business. Most likely you want Turo as an extra side of income right now, or you have a job and you're trying to supplement it using Turo. I get it. Turo is a great business model to get rid of your job, especially if you're a college student or younger and you don't have a job already. Turo is a great way to do it. Now, the things that are limiting you in your head right now are money, your age, and your time. Most likely you are in school. Maybe you're playing a D1 sport and you have no time. Maybe you're working a job and you're like, well, if I'm working 40 hours a week, how am I gonna actually be able to go drop off a car and clean it? It's doable. I have coached people. Sydney, actually filming this, has coached people. It's doable. People make all these excuses in their head, just like I did when I started. Once you actually jump over those excuses and start, you realize it's really way easier than you were thinking the entire time. So starting off on Turo, you're gonna need a vehicle. And to get a vehicle, you're gonna need financing. If you already have a vehicle, that's great, skip this part. But financing a car, you can either buy a cash car or a used car. Here's the difference. Cash cars are anything under 10 grand. It's usually stuff you could buy with the money that you have sitting in your bank account. You have no loan note, you pay cheap insurance, and you move on with that. Now, financing is where most of you are gonna lie. It's a car anywhere from 10 to 25K. You're gonna go get a loan note that's gonna be anywhere from 200 to 450 a month. Anything over that, you probably don't need a car that nice. Once you get that car, once you get your loan note, you're gonna get your insurance, and then you're gonna be out, like, expense-wise, about 600 a month, plus your, your maintenance over the year, maybe 4 pair of tires over the year, divided by 12 months. You're probably looking at $50 a month in maintenance. And that also, like, windshield wiper fluid, oil, all that. So factor all that in, do rough numbers. You won't really know the real numbers until, I have a calculator below that can help you figure it close to accurate, but you're never gonna know the real numbers until you start. So don't let these numbers stop you. Don't try to find that perfect thing to get you going, because chances are they're gonna be 100% wrong, but they're good to get you going. So you have your car, you have your financing, you have your insurance. The one thing about financing I will add though, you need a good interest rate. The difference between 3 points and your interest, whether it's 8% and 5%, is about $100 a month. You gotta have a good credit score. If you currently have a credit card and you've been making payments each month on time, about $300, and you work consistently, you're probably in great shape to get financing for a car. Now, if you have like a 600 credit score, I have a few lenders that may be able to help you. You're gonna have a higher interest rate naturally. So if you wanna work on building that beforehand, that's great. I'd recommend just saving up at that point for a cash car, because you can, in 3 months, get 4 or 5K to buy a cash car. And as long as it has under 120,000 miles and it's 12 years or newer, then that can go on Turo. Once you get that car on Turo, you're gonna post it. The secret, there's nothing else besides this. The secret to getting bookings on Turo and beating out the people who have 150 bookings for each car is photos. You need good photos. And if you have to go to your friend and you have to rent their camera or pay them a couple bucks for their camera to take good photos of the car, that's all that matters. I'll show you on the Turo app right now. Bad photo, close up, you really can't tell what's going on, it's blurry. This is the equivalent to a car being in the parking lot. Like, you didn't really care. But if you take a detailed photo, get low, make that bush shine, right? That's perfect. Let me just give you an example right now. Let's go right on the Turo app. I'm gonna tell you. So these are cars. Let's just type in Buffalo. Great photo. This is probably why this guy has 20 trips. This is a good photo, good background. It could be even better. This, good photo, good background. That's fine. And then these are why, look, that's my car right there. Good photo, good background. Tesla. Now let's try to find a trash one. This Mini Cooper, he has a lot of trips. I can't even say he's doing bad, but that's a terrible photo. He probably could get way more. You just want to really take good photos. Like this terrible photo. It's so easy. Just literally find anyone who has an iPhone and go take good photos. Another thing to get great renters and entice people to book your car is every car that I post pictures of, I leave a $5 gift card in, and I put this in the photos. So it says, thank you for choosing, here's a gift card, drive safe, and let us know if you need anything. We truly appreciate it. Please no smoking, $5, Cindy. That's who that counts through, but that creates a sense of respect. It's like basically the equivalent of going and shaking their hand when you first meet them, because a lot of the time with Turo, you're not gonna be in person for these drop-offs and deliveries. So you giving them the gift card is like, wow, I respect this person. Maybe I won't trash their car, maybe I won't smoke in it. With that being said, you're still gonna get bad renters. That's 100%, I can promise you, you're gonna get people who smoke in your car and trash it, but you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna be like, wow, I can clean smoke out in 2 days, big deal. So after you get your car, you get your bookings, you get going, you're gonna wanna talk about getting a new car. Scaling with Turo is so easy because you see how much you're making the next month. You know you can afford the next car and make profit and make even more money. It's just a matter of saving up and getting the car. So when 3 months go by, you got another 6 grand, consider financing or buying another cash car. It's that simple. If you're interested in starting Turo, I have 10 times more valuable advice in the program below. I spent 5 weeks making it, put everything into it. If you don't like it, I'll 100% refund you as long as you tried everything and gave it your best shot. I promise you guys, without the program, you could go get a car, figure out the financing on your own, do all that, and you could go get a car and start making money within 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, like I promise. And a valuable key advice to end it. On Turo, when you start, I learned this from the guy who filmed this, Sydney, you need separate bank accounts. If you start a business, even though it's not like an LLC, it's 1099 through your social security, make a separate bank account. That way all your expenses are separated. If you think you're gonna be able to separate them on your own, that's 100% false. You're gonna see random charges and you're not gonna know what to do at all. So go to your bank, make another personal account through some random bank and keep all the expenses on that debit card and get a credit card and all that. But if you enjoyed, thank you for watching. This is no BS videos. You can literally book a call in the description. I'm not cheap. Everything I learned has created a dollar value for what I teach. So if you want to book with me, it's gonna cost you money, but I will set you up straight. No BS, straight to the point. I don't even care to greet you on the call. I just want to get right into it and make you guys money. So drop a comment if you have any questions. I love the film. There's no gatekeeping in this channel. It's everything straightforward to you. But if you want me to hold your hand, call below.